Hey guys, just wanted to, first of all, Alamander here, just trying to put out a small guide to using bomb plants in the best way possible with Swain. There's three things I'm going to go over in this video. It's going to be starting with blast cones, just in general, blast cones with Swain's passive, how they interact. Then it's going to go over optimizing and never missing, and then we're going to go over mind gaming them. So essentially the basis of this video is that when you go up to somebody and they are on a bomb plant and they are not on your team and they strike it, you will see this line that allows you as a Swain player to grab them, to actually interrupt that self defined CC. So they strike this bomb plant that gives you this possibility to pull them. Um, First of all, it's good to know that this exists. Many people don't. I surprise people in Grandmaster with this, and people just kind of forget. So, the second thing is, how do you never miss it? The simple way to never miss this, let's clear these dummies actually, they're a little bit obnoxious. The easiest way to never miss this is called click double click. So like I'm gonna click the bomb plant. If you are starting the bomb plant play, somebody's walking by and they don't hit it, but you want to hit it because you want to use your passive. But you also don't want to fuck it up, right? Because what if you miss? What if you misclick? What if you're not an Osu god and you just click the wrong area? So we're gonna combat this by breaking it down to a simple click, double click. I'm gonna click the bomb plant. I'm gonna double click the champion. I'm gonna pull them every time. So click, double click. Every single time it'll interrupt them like at just as maybe like a tenth of a second after they hit the air. So that is how you never miss. But one thing that you notice from the first clip is as long as you have vision, there's a period of time while they're in the air, you can pull them once they land. For about 0.3 or 0.4 seconds after they land, you still have this option to pull as long as you have vision, right? So you can interrupt movement. You can even interrupt Renekton dash. I have a clip of Renekton going over a bomb plant and immediately slice and dicing, getting interrupted by the pullback and landing right back where the target dummy is currently. So it's good to know that you can interrupt the dash at any stage of that arc. And I will make one more dummy to show you this as well. It's important to know where you are relationally. If you want to get somebody over this, so if you're in like a position like this, but you don't want them in the dragon pit, you have to click double click here, because if you wait until they're over on this side, you're not far enough away from them, so that you can actually get them over the wall, if that makes sense. So that would be the double click version. And Swain's passive doesn't auto refresh, even though auto refresh cooldown is on. That's kind of odd. But if I was to wait in this case to like when they were over in the middle, it's kind of buggy, right? So occasionally you'll get it, occasionally you won't. So it's very important to know where you are relational to where they're going. And then the last thing that you can do with this as well is, because you know where they're going to be, and because you're probably the only person in the game who knows where they're going to be, you can play around it. You can force them to hit the blasting cone and give you this CC by Wing them. They'll auto it, and then you can just pull them back. In a situation like that, click double click works great, because if you know they're going to auto it, you can go ahead and click double click just on them. What that means is your auto attack, instead of hitting the bomb plant, is going to actually hit the champion. It's going to give you that base AD, just basic auto, which you should always be trying to slip into your combos if you can. It's going to give you that base auto, and then they're going to trigger the bomb plant CC for you. Seeing as bomb plant does no damage, that is best case scenario where you mind game them into hitting the bomb plant for you, giving you an extra auto attack in the trade. Last thing I want to go over is, if you, most of the time when you're running towards a bomb plant, you've already done some fighting. And especially in top lane, especially like this bomb plant over here, I think I have a clip over here where a Renekton was tower diving me here, and then we're running down, and I'm waiting 2 seconds on my passive, and he wants to get out using this, but I don't have my passive. What do I do? Well, I had a ward at that point. So all I did was drop the ward directly on the bomb plant. What happens is wards last about a second and a half before they go stealth, and he autoed it twice. He tried to, so then he waited, because about a second and a half later he hits it, and because he was directly over this section right over here, I was able to interrupt him and pull him back to my side and secure a kill that way. So that is one way to kind of play the mind games. It's a good way to deny bomb plants, to always have a plan going into using bomb plants, and to kind of bait people into putting you into a spot where you can get an extra auto attack. That's it. I hope you learned something with bomb plants, and happy climbing with Swain, guys. If you need anything, feel free to shoot me messages here in the Swain Mains Discord or on the Swain Mains subreddit. I am active on all three. So thanks for the view, and catch you guys next time.